period. But great video.
How you doing, folks? We're here this morning with paudie sheehy. You can see him going up there, up the background. He's his class. I think it's an 8-row teader, or is it a 6 or an 8-row? We'll see when he passes. We're just here in Lixnaw, County Kerry. I suppose to give you a bit of history of teading and teading silage, I suppose it's relatively a new thing. Like if you consider go back to when the first cuts or the single chops and the double chops were started out, there was no such thing as teading out silage. Absolutely, was completely unheard of. It was put straight from the field, straight into the pit. But I suppose you didn't have the quantity of nitrogen in the grass and all that kind of stuff that is in the grass now. So, like the growth of the grass is savage. Like even to look at this grass here on the ground, you'll see it there in a minute. It's very leafy grass, and leafy grass is nitrogen. Now it's not very rich in nitrogen. Like once you spread the nitrogen and you leave it kind of 6 or 8 weeks, the nitrogen should be gone out of the grass. But the grass years ago would have been stimmy, it would have been a way harder grass, it would have been everything like that. But the grass now, it has to be tedded and it has to be dried out a bit, because it just becomes, if I can pick up, I'll turn the camera, that's what we'll do first. And it just becomes, you can see it here, like it's very leafy. It's very leafy grass like that there now. Now, okay, years ago the grass wouldn't have been that. It would have been farmyard manure and lime and whatnot to make it grow. And I suppose people would have gotten maybe 2-3 crops out of it. But nowadays they're inclined to get maybe 4. I know of a local fella here not too far from me. He can get 4, maybe 5 crops of grass out of his fields. Now it is really intense farming, I suppose you could call it, and but he's getting the first cut probably very early in May. The second cut is probably middle of June, and so on. It all depends on the weather. Now he does give it a lot of farmyard manure and a lot of slurry, but it's just driven for silage, and that's when you end up with the leafy grass. As for years ago, the grass would have been very stimmy. It was probably grown from the previous August or September, and it kind of went from there. But yeah, that's kind of it. But this is paudie sheehy, but it's a 6-row class tether, and he's massey. We've made a couple of previous videos of paudie. There's ones up there of him and his baler. He's a lovely coon, we call it a coon combi pack. And he has a set of double mowers as well. It's one of the mowers, a class, and a Caneverland. I can't exactly remember now, my apologies, paudie. But this thing coming here, this is some machine. Like if you consider going back, we say 20 years ago, to the normal or the small tether that fellas had at that stage compared to what this is. Like I worked for a fella there in Kilmiley, John Flanagan, and John Flanagan would love to see this machine. He would absolutely love to see this machine in action. Absolutely. Like he went up and down the field with his small little hay turner and tether. Now it done the job. He did on I think it was a Ford 3 or 4,000, and it done a fantastic job. The only thing is, I remember we turned maybe 7 or 8 acres of hay. And I remember one year in particular, in the 7 or 8 acres of hay, while we were turning it, I had to fill the tractor of water, top it up with water about 3 or 4 times while turning the 6 or 7 acres of hay. So that was it. Paudie's at this. There's a nice bit left in this field, so we're going to put up the drone and we'll get a bit of drone footage of paudie on the rake or on the tether. So yeah, and of course the tedding as well, it helps on the wilting of the crop. It helps dry out the crop, because like I don't know what it's costing to make a round bale of silage in these days and age, but the more you can dry it out, the less silage, the less brown bales you'll have. Even if you could reduce, we'll say this field, even if you could reduce this field by whatever 4 or 5 bales, it's an awful lot less easier on the farmer's pocket. I know it's probably costing a few pound extra to ted it out and everything, but like it's going to reduce the cost on the farmer. So that's kind of it. Look, give a like, give a subscribe, see what you think. Tell me what your tether is, tell me what you're using, and we'll put up the drone and we'll see from there, and hopefully we'll get a video tomorrow. I was talking to him there, he's going to put up the Wilson, so hopefully we'll get a video tomorrow of him using the Wilson Super Mover 10. So give a look out for that video. Hopefully that'll be the next one. If it's not the next one, it'll be very, very shortly after that. Look, we'll stick up the drone and we'll go from there. Okay folks, that's kind of it if I can straighten up this thing. Thanks again there to Paudie Sheehy. We put up the drone. We got a nice bit of footage with the drone. But yeah, actually, do you know what? We won't make that the end of it. This is only the middle of it. Paudie's going to rake in there this evening, here where we are. So we're going to glend over with the camera again and the drone, and we're going to make a bit of footage of Paudie raking. Paudie's brilliant. Paudie, I'm not going to tell you this to your face, but you know what? Thanks very much. And Paudie gives me a call every now and then. He said, look, we're going at this, or do you want to see this? Now I did ring Paudie and ask him. So we're going to turn around here and we'll get the last bit of Paudie and the massey, and he's tedding. So the next time in the second half of the video, or we might make two videos. I don't know, it depends on how much footage we get. I don't like making videos longer than kind of 15 minutes. I think people kind of get bored of them when they go away. So you know what? We're going to make two videos. Because this tedder is such a nice machine. It deserves a video all on its own. So the next video we'll make one there and put it up in a couple of days time. There'll be a Paudie with his rake. So lads, thanks again to Paudie. Give a like, give a subscribe as they all say. And if you haven't, give a share. share the videos. There's a good few people starting to share the videos. Share it out to your social media, share it out to Facebook, and who knows, it might help me get a couple of more subscribers. Share it to maybe a group that you might be in or whatever. And yeah, and the other side of it is, we did promise that when we'd hit 2,000 subscribers, I'm going to give away a model tractor out of my own collection. So if you want to be in with a chance of winning the model tractor, or winning it, or getting it, or whatever you want to call it, just be there, subscribe to my channel, and when we hit 2,000 subscribers, we're going to give it away. At the moment I think we're on around 13 or 1400 at the moment. So, and hopefully we'll do it for every 1,000 subscribers after that. So yeah, that's kind of it. Enjoy the rest of the video, and like I said, again and again and again, give a like, give a subscribe. I have no idea where we're going, but we'll go there together. And yeah, that's kind of it. We'll see you all in the next video. The next video, hopefully, like I said, I was going to make it into one video, but I just changed my mind there. We'll make 2 videos. The next video is going to be a paudie raking. He's going to be raking this evening. It's the 14th of July. Yeah, that's kind of it. So paudie promised me he's going to take this massey to Brendan Ferris's Massey Ferguson's birthday on the 25th of September 2022. So paudie, I'm going to hold you to your word now. You'll have to carry it back. New and old, they're all welcome. More the merrier. Okay guys, give a like, give a subscribe. Enjoy the rest of the video. Job done.
Period. Well, Chris, is a video.